around trying to get caught up. But slowly but surely, you'll start to see my name bumble in there as well for those daily leagues. Let's go to the phone lines. Dan is in Pennsylvania, and he will be our leadoff hitter for tonight. Dan, what's shaking?
Good evening, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I had a quick trade to run by. It's sort of a 2-for-1. I'd be giving up Ellsbury. It's a 12-team head-to-head keeper league, just a little background. I'd be giving up Ellsbury and my first-round draft pick for next year to acquire McCutchen. And now, I know it's hard to gauge with the draft pick. Last year, guys in the first round were like Brian Dozier, Beltray, guys like that, Victor Martinez. So is it worth giving up Ellsbury and your first to get a guy like McCutchen? It's hard to come across those guys, I feel like. So.
Yeah, it is, but Ray, I would say this, whereas Ellsbury is already on the DL, and we're kind of wondering when exactly he'll be back, McCutchen, who's playing tonight, is still dealing with this lingering knee issue. I think this pick is a little too rich for my blood. This will obviously help you this season. So, in one aspect, Ray, I'd say, well, if you're in it to win it, and you think you got a team that can win it with the addition of a superstar who's playing now, instead of Jacoby Ellsbury, who's on the DL, make the move. Understand, you're giving up a lot of talent to make it, but it keeps you involved this summer. It may lead to a league title. But, Ray, without that, if I don't feel that it can make that huge of a difference, I'm a little hesitant because it's a lot you're giving up to get McCutchen really, for the 1 month edge of where he's playing and Ellsbury supposedly isn't playing.
Well, and you hear, a player like Dozier was a first-round draft pick. Dozier was 2020. I mean,
well, and Vimar, these are good players off of last season.
Yeah, these are not flunkies. We're not keeping 12 players here, and it's some, jabroni or whatever, that we're adding good players. McCutchen had a knee issue that kept him out of the lineup. He's back in the lineup for the Pirates today. I mean, do you think that's a long-term issue?
It's been going on since March, though.
He has, and he's basically, he's hitting like 422 with 14 RBIs, 15 runs scored in his last 17 games. He's absolutely destroying it right now. But he's not running, and I don't know, with continued issues with his knee, if he's going to run. So, Ellsbury, he's slow to come back, shocker there. I agree with Kyle. If you think this helps you win, you can do it. But understand, McCutchen isn't at 100%. He isn't running. And so, therefore, you're getting a player that's probably not going to give you that peak elite superstardom stuff that we're used to seeing from him.
And if you'd done this 2 weeks ago when Ellsbury first went on the DL, you'd feel even better about it. Again, Ray, and maybe you saw something, because, again, I've been out of hand for most of the weekend. What are we looking at on return date for Ellsbury? I haven't seen anything that's certain with him.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything certain with him. I did see that it's taking longer, kind of the Adrian Beltre situation. It's taking longer than they had hoped. He just started baseball activities at the end of last week. He was supposed to miss 3 to 4 weeks, and he went 2 weeks without even doing anything. So it looks like it's going to be the long end of that. I haven't seen anything official, but he's probably out at least another couple weeks, I would think.
I'd be countering with, I'll give you a third-round pick. I won't give you a first-round pick, but I'll give you a third-round pick. I think it's a little high. If you have to, you have to, but I'd certainly try to wager and pull back a little on what you're giving up to bring in McCutchen. Thanks for the call, Dan. We've got to hit a break, so we'll take it here.